Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Mother General's Kitchen. Today, I will be preparing ndole. And before I go to the final stage of it, I would like to welcome all of you viewers for watching. What is ndole? Ndole is an African vegetable that we use most often during parties, at home, during our free time when we feel like to eat something. This is something which we, the Cameroonians, mostly use in occasions. We have various methods of preparing it. Today, I'll be using my own method of preparing ndole. I'm going to show you how I will prepare it. But first of all, I will present to you the different spices that I will use. Bonsoir, bonjour mes chers frères et sœurs et bienvenue dans la cuisine de Mama J. Aujourd'hui, nous allons préparer ndole. Ndole, c'est une nourriture africaine que moi je vais préparer dans ma cuisine. Avant de préparer, je vais vous montrer les condiments que je dois utiliser en préparer ça. Mais il faut être patienté pour voir ce que je vous ai. Okay, in front of me, I'm gonna present you guys my ingredients. Donc, les condiments que je dois utiliser pour préparer. The ingredients I'm gonna use to prepare my vegetable. Firstly, I have my onion. I already sliced the onion. Secondly, I'll present to you my meats. This is my meat which I'm going to use to prepare my vegetable. Thirdly, we have a vegetable oil. No, there are different kinds of oil that you can use, coconut oil, or peanut oil, but I'm using purely vegetable oil in the cooking. In front of me, I have water. I have my water, which I've prepared, 2 bottles of water, which I'm going to use. Then I have my vegetable, which I've already washed. Before washing the vegetable to this stage, I have to pluck it up from the stems. I slice it. I have to boil water, soak the vegetable inside until it gets soft. Then I wash with my hands. It's either we use limestone or baking soda to wash the vegetable. Then we also have groundnuts that I'm gonna use to prepare ndole. You cannot prepare it without groundnuts. Some people do use pure groundnuts in preparing it. But since I've already boiled my groundnuts, I'm going to use it like this. Others use groundnuts and egusi, but I'm using only groundnuts to prepare my soup. Next, you have my other spices. That is the green spices, the garlic, the ginger, and the chili known as pepper. I'll mix it up together and then I'll blend them. So these are the spices I'm gonna use in preparing the food. Not leaving out my salts and maggi that I will use all in also preparing to make the food to get a taste. But others use just a pinch of salt. When putting your salt, you must put just the quantity of salt that you want, because too much of salt is not good for the body system. Mes chers frères et sœurs, voilà les condiments que je vous avais présentés. J'ai déjà présenté ces condiments et maintenant, je vais aller commencer à préparer. Now I've already presented the different ingredients which I'm going to use in cooking the food. Next, I will have to go into the kitchen proper to start the cooking. First of all, I'll have to steam my meat. I've already washed the meat, so I'm going to steam the meat and get it ready for cooking. Je dois aller préparer la viande parce qu'on ne peut pas préparer la sauce avec une viande non préparée. Donc, je dois préparer la viande, disons, 10 to 15 minutes. I have to cook my meat for at least 10 to 15 minutes. Since I'm using an electric cooker, my pot is ready in front of me right here. I have my clean pot, which I'm going to connect. I have to put my washed meat inside my pot. After putting the meat, next I have to put a pinch of salt. Because you boil your meat with salt for it to taste well. Donc, je mets d'abord la viande dans la marmite et je mets un peu de sel et le maggi. Ça doit entrer. Pour ce que ça doit entrer, je dois mélanger. I have to mix them up together. To mélanger ça, que ça doit être bon. Je mets un peu de oignons, a little bit of onion into it. Nextly, I add water into the pot of meat. J'ajoute un peu de l'eau dans la viande. I have to cover the pot and allow it to cook for at least 10 to 15 minutes. J'entends que je prépare la viande. Je prends alors la moulinette pour écraser l'arachide avec les condiments verts. Okay, while my meat is on the fire, getting cooked, I have to blend my groundnut and my green spices mixed with the garlic and the ginger. Donc, je dois préparer mon arachide. Maintenant, je dois écraser dans la moulinette. Not to waste much of the time, we now move into the grinding process. You know, my meat is already served and I have to cook it again inside the vegetable. I have to take it out now. Je dois retirer la viande dans la marmite pour continuer avec la sauce. This is my groundnuts that I've blended already. So, I'll first of all have to boil the groundnuts for some time. Voici l'arachide que j'ai déjà écrasé. Maintenant, première chose que je dois faire, c'est pour mettre l'arachide dans la marmite. Some people do like to fry the groundnuts inside the oil, but I will boil my groundnuts first. So here, I have to add the water, which I use in boiling my meat. In addition to the water, I'll add the boiled meat into the pot of groundnut. Now I've added the meat and the water into the groundnuts. Then I'll allow it again to cook. Also add my spices. That is the garlic, ginger, green spices put together. I'll add it into boiled groundnut so that it should cook well. After mixing it up together, I have to boil again for some time. My groundnut is ready, so I have to add my bitter leaf. Maintenant que l'arachide est déjà prêt, je dois ajouter légumes sur ça pour faire bien la sauce que je veux. I have to add my vegetables into the groundnut. While adding your bitter leaf into your groundnuts, you have to stir. Dès que tu es en train d'ajouter légumes sur l'arachide, tu dois tenir ça, tu dois mélanger. Okay, I've added enough vegetables to my groundnut. It's now okay, but it's not ready for eating, so you still have to allow it to cook for some time, depending on the heat of your cooker. If it's an electric cooker like mine, you'll just be observing it, because if it's too hot, you're gonna burn the pot. I now add Maggi to its taste and pinch of salt. Mother General is done with her cooking. Now at the last phase, I'll add my onion and my oil, my vegetable oil. Food is ready. Can serve with bobolo if you have. Can eat with dodo. Can eat with boiled rice. Can eat with corn fufu. You are all welcome to my kitchen. Hey guys, thank you all for listening and watching. It was a great time I spent with you all, and have a nice day.